Power is returning to households in Spain and neighboring Portugal after a major power outage left both of those countries in the dark yesterday. The blackout stopped subway, the country's train systems, and shut down the airport for hours as well. It also cut phone service. Traffic lights were down. ATMs across both countries also not working. So former Fox 10 reporter Steve Kraft is joining us live from Spain this morning. Steve, do you remember how to do a live shot?
Well, I came here to head the Fox 10 Euro Bureau.
Well, we are glad to see you.
I'm hoping muscle memory kicks in.
I think it will, Steve. Let's walk us through kind of what happened yesterday, because you're on vacation right now in Spain, and it looked like just kind of a mess out there yesterday with the whole city just basically coming to a standstill.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the whole city, it was the whole country. All of Spain, all of Portugal, and a little bit of southern France. So everything shut down, and all of a sudden it was like we were 50 years in the past. I mean, no cell phones, obviously, no internet. The subway system here called the metro, which is fantastic, that was shut down and people were stuck in it. Their train service here that goes up to 200 miles an hour plus between major cities, that stopped and people were just stuck on those trains. You couldn't use a credit card, you just had to use cash. Cash, wow, what's that? You know, it was crazy. Next thing we're going to barter grain. I mean, so it was bizarre, but the people here handled it very well. Let me show you what it looks like now, if I can get this thing flipped around here. I think we can do that. This is the northern part of Madrid, an area called Valdeacedadas, not too far from where the Real Madrid soccer team plays in Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. So it's just a normal day here. All the electric stuff's back. People are just going back about their business. It's funny. The one thing that really I noticed here was that people didn't get too bent out of shape about this situation. They kind of took it in stride. The bars were crowded, even though they were completely dark. People were partying in the streets. The parks were crowded with families and kids. There were thousands of people milling around the streets, which is what people do in Spain. All the cafes were buzzing. I walked by one table. There were a couple people at this table and at least 15 bottles of beer. So they decided just to, I wouldn't say make a party out of it, but at least to roll with it.
Well, if they can't work, what else are you going to do, right?
Exactly. And you know, obviously this was a very serious situation, and the hospitals had to go into emergency mode, and that was a difficult thing, obviously. And you know, the trains were a mess, and the airport was shut down for a while, and it was serious. And now, of course, the day after, there's a lot of, you know, sort of discussion about what went wrong.
Sure.
Nobody really knows yet. And it's going to be something that might take potentially weeks or even months to figure out. The good news is that it only lasted about 10 hours. Life came back to normal pretty swiftly, but people didn't freak out. I didn't see a huge amount of panic buying, didn't see any fighting, didn't see any violence, nothing like that, no disputes. People were very nice to each other. And you kind of saw the good side of people come out in this experience, and that was a very refreshing and very nice thing to see.
Yeah, I bet. Well, Steve, we do appreciate it. We should mention that they said no sign of cyber attack or any type of issue like that. There was just kind of an issue, so they're working on that. But Steve, great to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. I know this is your family vacation, so thank you for letting us interrupt this to bring us this live report from Madrid. How often do we get to say that? Steve, thank you.
How about that? The Euro Bureau. How about
the Euro Bureau with Steve Kraft.
Oh, my goodness, Steve. So great to see your face, buddy. It's Celeste. You look amazing.
Great to see you, Celeste. Great to see you, Ty. Take care, guys.
All right, thank you.
Retirement looks good on him, doesn't it?
Retirement and vacation looks fabulous on Steve Kraft. What a sweet treat for all of us to see his face on TV.